welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Luke Olvey here alongside Rich Beam at the Copperhead course at Innisbrook. Rich, a soft opening to what's going to be a very challenging day.
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world of hurt. You have out of bounds left that sneaks into you a little bit quicker, bunkers down the fairway that you want no part of. All in all, if you walk off of this hole with a 5, you're really not disappointed.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the third shot.
Pretty good shot there.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, hello. Welcome to the course.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Well, this should find the short grass. From around 140 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Ouch, that hurts. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I am on the third hole, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
That should find the cut stuff. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm down on the fourth hole, and this is Kevin Kisner's next shot.
Let's return to live play now. An outstanding performer with already 5 wins under their belt. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Shame it didn't drop. You'll happily just go ahead and tap that in. And well holed. Let's move on. Currently 1 under for the day. And we've arrived at a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Let's see if he can make this. Keep the par on the card. I don't mind the look of this. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
I know this hole's a par 5, but it's a long one, so don't feel the need to overpower it.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Rich, this Larry Packard design back in 1974 is a par 71, but it's over 7,200 yards just outside of Tampa. Strong course.
Oh, it's really strong. I got to say, this golf course, there's no let up in it. Every hole makes you think. It's relentless. Thankfully, there is a steakhouse just off the 18th Street Packard Steakhouse. I had a steak in there last night, a big bone-in ribeye. Oh, my goodness gracious. It was glorious. But anyways, back to the golf course, really difficult.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That's just inside the range. Lining up the birdie putt here. This one has eyes for the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
That will drive you bats.
And in it goes for the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This one needs to kick left. Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. That wasn't your best effort, was it? If you can make this one, it's for par. Looking good. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. That was wonderfully done. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Let's head over to the 9th.
About 100 yards to the pin.
Opting for the 9-iron. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
That dog will hunt.
And this effort from Patrick Cantlay just a short while ago. Great putt. And back to the course with the live action. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a 4-footer remaining. Good looking putt. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He's currently tied for 8th. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th. Oh, great swing there. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Ooh, just missed that one. And in it goes. Just 2 shots back after that hole. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a couple back from our leader. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This is a good chance. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. To the top 5 he goes. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 12th. Wonderfully played. This putt is of 9 feet.
Looking better.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
This hole is a par 3. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. This lie doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. A chance to move to 5 under par. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here, and they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. Opting for the 5-iron. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Currently -5. Currently tied for second. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, what a stroke. And there it is. He's currently sitting in second. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 5-wood. This one looks like it's going right. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Lining up for his 3rd now. And now we go to the 16th, where this happened just a moment ago. Lining up from the sand now. And he's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. It's got a chance. Solid par putt, that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
That's not the one he wanted. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Well, that's beautifully judged. 11 feet to the cup. Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, we'll take that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. This one's on line. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par. Ooh, nice looking putt. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Patrick Cantlay finds himself one shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Playing up to an elevated green here. Going with the 6-iron here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Oh, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
His putt's looking right around 28 feet, I'd say.
Looking great now.
3 feet to go here to the hole. And with that putt, concludes this players round. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Time now for the 4th shot.
Little extra club required going back uphill for their second shot if they want to get it all the way back to this hole location.
And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for second.
Luke, that was a blast. Looking forward to next time.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have your company for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. It's heading to the rough for mine. And here we are with the 3rd shot. This putt coming up is for birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Time to tee off at the 2nd. Lovely effort that. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
This looks like somewhere in the 27-foot range from here.
Get in the hole. That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. Well holed. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the third. Opting for the 6-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh. And this one is for his par. That's well holed. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 4th hole. This is Kevin Kisner.
Even for the day. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. That's not the outcome they were after.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Oh, almost went in. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. We have a par 5 on this one.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Second shot here on the 5th. Interesting choice of the driver here.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one will play. Good look at a birdie here. That's the right pace. This should drop. That'll help your scorecard. Well holed. And that will take him to 7 under. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. Nicely done. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Going with the 5-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, my. Right by the hole. That's inside the range. What a shot.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He's currently tied for second. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. Handy effort, that one. What a year with 5 victories already this season. Going with the 8-iron here. That's a good-looking shot there. Chance to move to 8 under here.
This one's looking good.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well holed. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
This one is chewing fiber.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Well, this one certainly shaves a few shots off the scorecard. What about the long-range effort? Make sure you get both the line and the speed right here. It's a long putt. Didn't quite hit it, did you?
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Well struck. Playing from around 160 yards.
Pretty good win. Back into the player's face.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. A quality shot that.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
If it's up, it could be in. Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. teeing off here at the 11th. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Well played, mate. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm following Kevin Kisner at the moment. He's on number 12.
This putt to move into a share of second place. And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot at the 12th. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier.
This is his third.
Putting for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This one started out on a good line. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Sitting at 9 under par, currently second place. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. That hole's done. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Let's return to live play now. Time for the second shot at the 14th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. 2 strokes off the lead. Sitting at 9 under. Tied for second place. Big pass over coming up for this fella.
Putt is underway.
And in it goes for the par. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 3 shots clear of the field. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Why don't we recap what Patrick Cantlay did just moments ago?
An absolute beauty here.
18 feet to the cup. Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This would be a great up and down. Was on a good line. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Well played.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm down to the 18th hole right now, and this is Kevin Kisner's next shot.
This is from miles away. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th. That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth. Playing to an elevated green here. Let's see if they've got the right club. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Nicely done. 12 feet to the cup coming up. It's on a great line. Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, Rich, I thought that day was an absolute doozy. And this player seems to be in decent shape, don't you think?
That's a good spot to be in. Just kind of hanging around, waiting for their time to pounce on the leaders, but in a good position heading into the final 36.